I am extremely bored. Molten lava cakes and such, so I'm going to show you how to make a molten lava cake. So yeah, it'll be cool. Basic ingredients: chocolate, eggs, 2 eggs, that is. Got a horrible host. Sugar, sprinkle salt, always put salt and sugar together. Butter, of course, and flour. We're going to be using ginger as well, and instead of normal chocolate, we're going to be using chili chocolate. I prefer, of course, to use chocolate and then use natural chilies, but since it's fucking minus 30 degrees here, chilies do not grow. Like I said, we're going to be using chili chocolate. It's 100 grams, so exactly what we need. We need 100 grams to do this. So, simple, break out the chocolate, take it out from the foil, break it into pieces already. There, and what you're going to do is just start shaving the chocolate. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to melt easier. So just break it up in big pieces. There we go, that's enough. 100 grams of chocolate, so what you're going to do is use more or less about, let's say, 75 grams of butter. As you can see, I have no measuring equipment whatsoever, so this is 250 grams. So obviously 25 grams is about here. It's 25 grams. So that's 50, 75. There we go. 75 butter grams. That goes all to your thighs. Usually I would use half of it, but we're trying to be dietary. So what we're going to do is just chop out the butter in big pieces as well. And then chop it up sideways. There we go. So there you go, that's enough. And I have an improvised, let's say double boiler, because I have crap here. So we're going to put that over, because you don't want to put the chocolate and the butter straight on the fire, because that's just going to burn everything. Just put it on top, put your butter in. Here. So you put your butter in, as such. Then you put your chocolate in as well. So now what we're going to do, like I said we're going to take some ginger and we're going to put it in there, because that'll give you the nice ginger infused taste, and plus if you're using chili then it's going to work perfectly together. So what we have is a peeled ginger. So what you're going to do, here, let me just put this here so you can see what I'm doing. Cut it in half, you don't want to use too much either, so what you shave it, thick pieces, make sure it doesn't go away, and then just really finely hash it. If you have big chunks, it's not going to be good, so 1 teaspoon of ginger, we're just going to put straight into the chocolate, and that's going to give it a really nice taste. So you have to make sure you're doing this while the chocolate is, melting. Not before, not after, because or else you won't get the full taste you want in there. So here, alright, and we're going to use 2 eggs, we said. Now. 2 eggs, which we're going to beat just until it gets nice and frothy and white. As you can pretty much done. So now we're going to use 75 grams of sugar. How do I know what 75 grams is equivalent to? I have no idea. 2 eggs and 75 grams of sugar. Now we're going to put the chocolate in. It's not too hot anymore. Ooh, that was not supposed to happen. Alright, so we take the chocolate, we're just going to whisk it in to your egg mixture. Like something like this. Alright. See, that's before the flour, so it's kind of thick already, which is exactly what you want. Which is fine. You're going to fold in the flour, normally with the help of a spatula, but I don't have a spatula. So, 25 grams of sugar. Let's think of the weight of your films. Put the chocolate mixture inside your ramekins. Alright. Now, the ramekins are pretty much filled up, as you can see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the oven to about 200 degrees Celsius right here. You put your grid in the middle of the oven, then we're just gonna stick the ramekins in there. It'll take about 15 minutes to cook. So then, now let's just wait for the result. Alright, so you grab your cake. Since these are deep ramekins, usually I don't like doing this because you're never sure what you might break. But just cut around it, and that comes out clean. You should be fine. And what you're gonna do is hit the side, hit the bottom too. Make sure everything is going as it's supposed to be. Once it's loose enough, then you're good to go. Okay. What I did also is I prepared this. I prepared like a berry yogurt, which we're gonna put in the bottom, as you can see here. Yeah. So that we're gonna plate right in the middle of the plate. Just keep putting right in the middle, so then it's gonna give a nice form to it. Put that onto your plate. Ready? Usually I like to dress it with just a little bit of chocolate on top. There you go. So that's your cake done. Now, why do they call it a molten lava cake? It's because you take your spoon, cut right into it, and look what you have here. So that's what they call a molten lava cake. So now we're going to try it. It's perfectly cooked. It's supposed to be raw inside. Take that bite. Fantastic.